Welcome to the channel, BabycakesOracle.
What up? Welcome to the channel. We're going to get into it and find out how are you shocking everyone. As you can see on the screen here, you have two options to choose from, group 1 and group 2. Pause it if you need to meditate on your option. As always, timestamps will be listed below. Thank you so much. Welcome to your reading group 1. We're going to get into it and find out how are you shocking everyone. Wow. So I am picking up on like Jesus energy here. Okay. Ancestor energy, archangel energy here. Whoever it is that you believe in here. You're shocking everyone because there's something that you have done or you're currently doing at this moment. You have, like, you're breaking free or you have from something. This could be generational cycles, curses, patterns. I don't know. There's something that you're doing where you deserve to be flowered and crowned. Like you deserve to be initiated into something. What is that one show? I think it's Housewives of Atlanta. I don't really watch it. I have seen a preview of it before. I think I watched some, like before in the past too, but something about like you being the peach of something. Like you deserve to be the peach, honored.
We have seen you on the show for several years. You've been a friend. Now you have your peach. What does that mean to you?
You know, it's just an honor to be here finally in this space. I mean, as you know, I've hung out with these ladies for almost a decade on and off. And it's so different when you have your own peach because now it's like you get to tell your own story versus you supporting someone else. It's almost like being an extra on a TV show or like a background, person, because it's like you're kind of almost like a filler or like a supporting person. Like no one gets to know you. So I have enjoyed this season so much. In the past, people would get their little jab in and I would never have a rebuttal because I would not be mic'd up or I wouldn't be invited to the next event. So just to be a peach holder is like, thank you, Jesus.
You ready? You are ready.
Yes, for sure.
Now let me ask you this because a lot of people have said you are that girl.
Oh, wow.
They've known.
So maybe that might resonate for somebody, but it's just, yeah, you have earned something. And I'm really picking up more so on the spiritual realm here. So you are definitely chosen. You're God's favorite. You're blessed in many ways. There's some sort of new beginning for you, or it's just this completely different version of you. You have transformed. You are definitely in this queen king energy here. You've built some, heavily picking up on ancestry energy. Ancestors are so proud of you because you have maybe exposed a lot of things, or this is what you're doing. Or you have gotten yourself out of poverty, for example, or just having a certain type of scarcity mindset, beliefs. You're the only one to do it in your family, for example, or for your ancestors. There's so much you being like you haven't getting respect, being respected. So maybe you are finally getting married, or you're marrying something here. Maybe yourself. Maybe you guys, for some, could be on some sort of celibacy journey here. You've just purged a lot, maybe helped a lot of people, really just healed yourself. Yeah, maybe you nurtured some sort of vision here, or get the vibe like everybody just kind of shocked of like how aligned your life is, what you've built, the woman you have become to be, or the man. You have so much divine support, help, protection. You're so loved, especially in the spiritual realm here on the other side. Yeah, you're receiving some sort of earned love, some sort of solid foundation, or divine partnership is coming in for you here. Definitely, because now I'm actually seeing like a father and a daughter connection here as well. So I'm getting like, yeah, you're like your daughters. You could have daughters, but maybe they're shocked of how beautiful, or how I'm getting how classy, because she's looking up. Maybe you could be in this masculine energy here too. Like you're like this mentor or this guide, teacher here. Yeah, I am picking up on the Hierophant energy too. People look up to you, or they either just respect you so much. They can tell that you are this angel, this gift. They could tell you're so blessed. Who you have become is blowing people away. Something about you is just recharged, refreshing. Maybe you just help, you're a healer here of some kind. It's like, I don't know if it's like your testimony has changed people, or about your testimony, something about like your story here, your testimony, how you gotten through something, how you have rose, like, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Let's pull some more cards. I'm gonna pull from my chakra deck here. Yeah, and then the first card we have on the top is they're homeless. Some of you guys could have like been through, I'm telling you, rock bottom, or just you're really a survivor. Yeah, I'm hearing that one song by Beyonce. Or was it Destiny Child? I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I don't even know if she even said that part. I'm a survivor. Keep on surviving. I think I just added my own words to the song, but something about you surviving a lot, and people are like blown away by this. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you guys, for sure. Look, first card coming out is I misjudged you. A lot of people misjudged you. They didn't expect you to have some sort of like title or be where you're at or have the gifts that you have. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are so spiritually gifted. You've earned these gifts. They didn't even know. Some people didn't even know you were that tapped in or you were that anointed. Definitely, I'm picking up like you are someone who is dangerously anointed, dangerously protected. Yeah. Look, wow, you look amazing. I was about to say, wow, I am blown away. But you are someone who is aging so gracefully too, but maybe you don't look like what you've been through. You look just so healed. So like, I don't know. I'm getting like this Ace of Cups energy too. It's just something is new here. It's almost like as if you're getting your born again Christian energy I'm picking up, or which we probably are. Or you have done something that maybe you purged, or you are starting all over with something. You got baptized, something like that, Yeah, and then we have what? You blocked me? You've gotten rid of a lot of people, or some people are just shocked with who you have removed out of your life, for sure. People are shocked. Ever since you left, people are seeing your life, they're witnessing so much, I'm hearing. They're witnessing your transformation. You are truly not the same person that people remember you by. Definitely not. You've like broken free from a lot of things. Not a lot of people could survive what you've been through. People just had you all messed up, okay? Yeah, see, look at that. We got mind games here. Indecisive. Maybe you used to be someone who was like wild or just all over the place, very chaotic. Didn't really know what the hell you wanted to do. You've come a long way. Changed a lot about yourself. For example, maybe people always thought you was going to be a crackhead. People, that was kind of a little extreme. But maybe there was something extreme about you, 111 on the clock. You did something extreme. Maybe you were on like drugs, or you had bad addictions here, hardcore, something here, depression, some sort of mental health issues here, and you got out of it. You're the complete opposite. Look at these two women here, the complete opposite of each other here. I'm coming, hold on. The complete opposite. Maybe you were just involved in a lot of things around toxic environments. For example, you're around just a lot of toxic people, and you've turned your life around. It's just reminding me, who else could I think of? I guess I could think of Black China, right? Black China, the celebrity. I try to find a picture of her and put it on the screen, but she used to be just wild. She had a child by Tyga and Rob Kardashian. And so looking at her now, I don't know her whole story, but just seeing her transformation from what she used to look like, definitely. She was really wild, and now she's just focused on building whatever she's trying to build here. I think she has her own just business. You see her with her kids on her platform. Like I said, I don't really follow her like that, but I have seen a couple of videos of her before, but just still something. Wow, to actually see a yellow butterfly outside. Wow, confirmation of the transformation and the glow. Okay, with you, because when you think about like yellow, maybe you even came out and exposed certain things, because I think she was doing that too, but the joy in your life and your journey here, just what it took for you to get to this place of being able to be honored and receive certain things, receive respect, or to clear up your name, or to have some sort of second chance or something like that. clean slate I'm getting too. But maybe you were just in this energy of like just, you know, going through a lot or just dealing with certain people who just wasn't really uplifting you in a way, you know? So people were just judging you because of your choices in life, what you were doing, which probably wasn't the best at the time, you know? Okay, well, then we have deep intense. Wow. For some of you guys, maybe you have found some sort of, you're in some sort of power couple dynamic here. You found someone who is that you're solid with, very secure with, some sort of divine partnership here. Love, or you've transformed a man, because this could be a couple here too as well. Even though I'm not really getting that, but for sure, I mean, you could have literally changed someone, activated something within somebody. Maybe you're like this activator here, but it's just something like that where you helped change someone's life, or you've done something to change your life. But I'm really getting more so since we have this deep connection here. Maybe you have found somebody who loved you for all that you are. Like, for example, I was given that example of Black China. She's the only one that kind of came to mind at the moment. But you got with somebody who didn't judge you, perhaps, loved you through it all, through thick and thin. And that love is, people could tell it's just real. Like, you know, so they say, like, you know, love can make, you could tell when somebody is in love because they'll be smiling a lot, or they have a different glow or look to them. You can tell they're happy. You can tell it's real unconditional love with them. Not judgment. They don't judge each other. They're very real around each other. They accept each other. So it's something like that. People are like shocked with just this intense, intimate bond that you have with somebody too as well. Or that you can hook people to you, hook men or women to you. You have this hook about you because you're so rare, or because you have just something very sexy about who you become, like you being this queen, king, the way you carry yourself in a way, which is shocking for sure. Oh my goodness. And now we have They're Not Like Us, the Kendrick Lamar song. Yeah, it's something about you that is, you had to let go and walk away from a toxic life or certain people here, certain things. Maybe you were just sick of being around, not being yourself, or just sick of a lot of things. You wanted change. You wanted to transform. I'm just kind of paying attention to like her having these black lips and black hair, just these dark colors. Something about you. Perhaps you were on some sort of dark path or something, and you're shocking everyone with how you freed yourself up. You got saved, or you did it yourself, because not a lot of people survive. You know, they don't come up out of that dark night of the soul, or that, you know, the shadow work, or what else, spiritual warfare. And you answered the call and you did the work, and that's not always easy. But you did it, and nobody saw you, you know, not trying to say it like in a mean way, but nobody thought that you would come out of the life that you were a part of. You know, maybe you're someone with a lot of tattoos, for example, or you were gang affiliated, or, you know, or just anything that comes to mind. You lived in poverty, who knows? It was something that was extreme, since I said that earlier, that where you've turned your life around. Yeah, now I'm hearing that one song too. Something about the name Jesus. It is the sweetest thing is to me. Oh my goodness, I completely mixed a Christian song with an R&B song. Because now I started going into, oh my gosh. Sweetest thing, baby, that is to me. Oh, baby, 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 because you mean so much to me. Yeah, I completely mixed a Christian song with another song about love. So maybe you guys met somebody who, maybe your divine spouse, your kingdom spouse, your wife, a woman or a man who has changed your life in such a beautiful way, and this is shocking people. And maybe this person was someone who was Christian or had a particular religion. Since I just mentioned a Christian song and blended it with an R&B love song, I believe so. It was something I just did. But it's something like that where you have someone, both of you guys have come a long way, or you got with somebody who changed you. It's like almost like meeting a celebrity who was out here on the streets, you know, stripping, or a part of a wild lifestyle, right? And she got with a good dude, and he seen the beauty in her. He's seen her as for who she was, and she's changed. Now she has a family and kids, and, you know, I'm just giving examples. Or maybe you were someone who was gang affiliated or something. Now you met a woman who truly has done a lot for you. got you going to church, for example, got you, doing things that you never would have thought you would have been doing. Maybe got you now you guys have a family now. Maybe you thought you would never have a family, so it's something like that where you have built something with a man or a woman here as well. And that's shocking. Okay. Take it how it resonates, you guys. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to reading group 2. We're going to get into it and find out, how are you shocking everyone, or about to, is what I'm hearing. So if you chose this card, this reading is for you. Let's tap in. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for letting me be a clear vessel for channeling. You guys are getting ready to shock people. There's something cooking here. I'm getting like there's something cooking. There's something getting ready to be exposed. I'm also getting, you are someone who is a quiet creator. That's the vibe I'm getting. You be in your zone. You be in that lab. You be in that kitchen, in that workshop. I don't know. But you are definitely in your blueprint era. I'm really getting like you moving in silence, and you're thinking of a lot of maybe money making ideas. You really listening to your intuition. You listening to something. Maybe you are listening to certain videos, certain podcasts, or you're just listening to your intuition. You're listening to God, your ancestors, whoever it is that you believe in. Like you are really listening, and people are noticing this. They're like shocked of just how much you listen, how clairaudient you are as well. You guys could definitely have the gift of clairaudience, which is clear hearing, so you can hear everything. I mean, even people are shocked with like certain, maybe your choice of music. Some of you guys could be a music artist or musically inclined somehow, but it's something about that, because she is really sitting down like, wow, something came to her. Something was downloaded here. Like she was like, oh my God, I could totally do that idea. I could totally twerk that, tweak that. I don't know if y'all twerking, but it's something about like you adjusting or knowing when to pivot, or when you did something, how strategic you are. I'm getting like you're a strategist. Did I say that right? Yeah, something about that. Like the way you move, or your next move, is going to be a chess move here. A powerful move, definitely. I don't know, it's like you making people nervous or something. It's something about the baby steps that you're taking are very powerful. Your small actions are about to create some sort of ripple effect here. They're about to ripple out into some sort of massive results here. Okay, it's what you're thinking. You have a winning spirit. You have a winning spirit, and people see it on you. They see how focused you are. You're very much so locked in. And this is shocking, I guess, some people, especially those who are close to you, or certain people who are probably competing or comparing themselves with you. All right, it's something that you are, maybe people feel like as if they're irrelevant or oblivious. Something about like they don't feel obsolete. I'm getting all these words here. I don't know if some people might call you delusional, delulu of how you thinking or what you feel you can have. It don't matter how you living at this moment or where you at this moment. You truly believe wholeheartedly like you're going to accomplish something, or you're going to win at something here, or you're going to get this money, or you're going to create something for yourself where you're going to be very known for it. But I'm just getting like people are shocked. You're shocking everyone with your tunnel vision. You're silent building here. And like you having this almost like sacred privacy. I'm getting like a private life is a happy life for you. Or you're going to see how much more you're going to be able to manifest. Woo! I had to step away for a second because my kids was acting crazy. Yeah, maybe I got people acting crazy, but because you stepped away. And they didn't expect that. But what I was hearing when I was in the living room was silent but deadly. Something about you which shocks people is that it's silent but deadly, like you tread lightly with you, or people feel as if something is going to explode here, or you're gonna pop off, or something is getting ready to, you're about to receive some sort of big win, or it's something like that where people are almost blown away and shocked by your perseverance here. Just how you truly keep going. You're so committed, even when you're discouraged, even when you're going through the most, and you may not even have a lot of things. You may keep things very simple, you may be someone very humble, Yeah, I just get the vibe like you don't let everybody know what's going on in your life or what all that you have. So people I get like a lot of people make assumptions about you. But they feel as if you hiding something or you have more than what you say or what you have. You know what I mean? Something like that. You just like, it's something about your energy. Your energy is very powerful, very intimidating, or you're just moving in like this whole stealth mode here. But they feel like as if you're always thinking of ways to make money or your next move, you know, or maybe even like when it comes to a particular relationship, like, you know, you're not going to be with a certain person for a long time because you tired of you know, that's not going to be for all. But for the most part, I'm kind of really picking up on like this creator energy here. Like you are working on something, you're building something. People like, I think you're going to shock everybody with like the amount of your rich lifestyle or your rich mindset, or certain things that you invest in, or something that you're going to create that's going to be a big win for you. Definitely. Some of you guys may even be receiving some sort of inheritance here, maybe passed down to you, maybe from a relationship or a particular person, or it could be spiritual inheritance of, I mean, like just a wealth of codes or something. I'm hearing Akashic records type of information that's going to help you make some powerful stuff. Because you're so clairaudient and because you listen to spirit, make some powerful stuff. Because you're so clairaudient and because you listen to spirit so good. I don't know if you guys have a powerful podcast, or you should create some sort of podcast or something where you're using your voice here, putting the message out there, or you're going to be sharing something. But whatever it is, people are kind of looking to see like what is going on. Yeah, for me to even be dramatic like that and be like, what? And I'm still on this card, you know, so I didn't even move on. But it's definitely, I'm getting like, for sure, you have people wondering. They're wondering. I should use my wonder deck. Yeah, if you guys are interested in any of my decks, definitely let me know. Email me at BabycakesOracle@outlook.com. So I'm gonna get my let's go in with this deck here. Let's see. All right, how's group 2 shocking everyone? All right, so this one says, why are all the good ones taken? I don't know if someone's feeling this way about you, or they don't understand. Maybe you're in this, I don't know if you're in this energy. You might be shocking people with you being single too, like you not having a man or a woman at this moment. And they like, damn, you look good, or you would be a good partner, or someone that would be a good woman or a good man in a relationship with, or someone good to work with. I am getting a negative message coming through too. I don't know if some people, you shock people with how, I don't know if it's like how pessimistic or bitter your mind is, or yeah, wow, I just seen 111 confirmation. So that's somebody coming through. That's a message for somebody. Some people could be shocked with how you be feeling like towards other relationships, or like because you ain't found a good man or a good woman yet. And then for others, I'm getting, maybe you're shocking people with, everyone's shocked with how you are, how many people want you, how many taken people want you. Okay, and then for others, I'm getting like people are, you're shocking others with how much of a good spouse you are. Or, you know, and if it has nothing to do with relationships, I'm just getting, you are truly someone who's good at what you do. Maybe you are just, you got your own shit. You don't need anybody. You got your own business. You know, like I said, I said from the very beginning, you're some sort, you're like this quiet creator here. You know, you're the blueprint. So people are probably like, wow, you know, maybe you're just someone who's so good they can't ignore you. Maybe you got people who want to work for you. It's just something about you being unavailable, being someone who can be tamed or swayed in some sort of way. Yeah, now I see the word haters. So I don't, you got some haters for sure too. Maybe I got people who hating on you as well. Because you are desired and you don't need to try hard. It's just something about her. She ain't trying hard. She's chill, you know? And don't get distracted by the genders here. All right, film 4. All right, so we have, it says, are they worth my time? Yeah. And I get that energy with you too. Like you have, maybe you're someone who maybe has high standards, very picky with what you want, you know. Maybe you shock people with that. Like you not just going to settle for anybody because you're, you know, at a certain age, you know, and perhaps you don't, for example, you don't have kids yet, or you don't, and you're like, say if you're in your what, mid or late 30s, and you shock people with how you're still going to wait. And you're going to be content with living on your own or content with something until you get what you want, because you're not going to waste your time on just anybody, because you don't operate in desperate energy here. Not at all. I get the vibe like some people may assume like you're trouble or something because you are secretive. It's just, I'm picking up on definitely, what's her name? Shira 7 energy, sprinkle, or you definitely you come with that, like you have that type of aura here. Or what's the other dude, Kevin Samuels? Yeah, I'm getting that spirit male. It's something about, and I know them two definitely wouldn't have probably, he got along because he was talking about, anyways, yeah. So I think Kevin Samuels was like what was he? He was I don't know, a straight brain fart. I know he was trying to tell men and women to, you can't date if you have, for example, 2 kids, it's gonna be harder for you. Or he was like almost like a dating type of coach too, but not really. What was he? Dang. Anyway, something along the lines of that. You don't listen to what other people say. You're gonna do what you do. So that's why I said from the very beginning, maybe some people feel as if you're delusional because of how you feel you're not going to settle, or maybe you want, like, for example, maybe you want a rich man or a rich woman, or you want to be very wealthy in some sort of way, but you're living the complete opposite. But you truly believe, look, I can have whatever I want. You might be having a lot of people trying to reach out to you, and you might be ignoring it. I don't know. All right, then we have, oh my goodness, a lot of relationships, it seems. Will their relationship last? Yeah, you might be having certain men or women who really want you. Maybe you having men, look, because even with these two here facing the opposite way, you could have people who are like couples who are feeling as if, because they're looking at you, look, and even how this woman is looking at her, and you're not even paying attention, right? This is what I'm picking up now in the moment. But you may have couples kind of arguing or seeing how special you are, or maybe, I don't know if you're like this, you're in this home wrecker energy where you're up here getting in between relationships. I don't know. Or you make other women or other men feel insecure, because this could just be a man in his feminine energy, But it's something about you that maybe other women, because even these 2 women looking towards you here, or other men in their feelings, but they're looking towards you, comparing themselves to you, and this guy is not looking at, any of these women here, for example, he's looking towards the future here. He's looking forward, like, will the relationship last? They're wanting to know, like, damn, will she ever be single? Will he ever be single? Because I feel like I can win with her. I feel like my life will be richer. Very interesting. So it's, like I said, it's a general reading, you guys. It's a general reading. I don't know if y'all moving kind of like y'all dealing with somebody in a relationship already, or it's just men or women who want you. Maybe they feel like it's if they wasted their time in their relationship or their marriage. I don't know. It's something like that as well. Because once they kind of met you, or just see how you're going about your life, or how you are as a woman, this example, maybe you're like this great example of a divine feminine woman, for example, or you're a great example of what a man should be to his woman, because you take care of yours, something like that. But kind of definitely turn into relationship. You're very desirable here as well. Yeah, that's crazy. Yep. See, we have this card here, and so it's tired around her face, but she's looking like very annoyed, and she's an artist too. You may have other creators comparing themselves to you as well, seeing how you doing, hating on what you do. Yeah. And then there might be people who, they may not want to give you your flowers. It says puta on there. Hope I said that right. I know that's like the B word in Spanish, right? I believe so. So they might be feeling like as if, you're better, and these could be people who hung out with you or celebrated with you. But even with the roses there, like, they feel you're so sexy or so divine. You're good at what you, like, you have this divine, you received divine inspiration or downloads or something. I don't know. You're not like the rest. Be careful with who, like, brings you things too, gifts and sweets and cakes and all that stuff, because they wouldn't be doing it from the heart, But maybe they feel some type of way because you don't need to try harder. You're just really good at something. Maybe they're getting tired of competing with you, and they realize, like, damn, it says, why are all the good ones taken, right? There's no one like you. You're rare. You're one of one. Ooh, this popped out. Extraterrestrial. For sure. Look at you. You're very magical. Very magical. People are shocked with how different you are, how unique you are, how much of a starseed, how much you really stand out. You're not like the rest, for sure. Yeah, I'm hearing that one song. I don't even know her damn name, but it's something about I must be from a different planet. I must be from a different planet. Something like that. Like, you're just very otherworldly, very different. And you're doing something and you're taking off here. I put like the little rocket there. But yeah, I'm hearing like a whole new world. And look, all the planets are on her shoulder there too. Got the planets there. Yeah, you may be into astrology, or you're just someone very deep. Like, you know a lot. You know a lot of things other people don't know. Maybe some people feel like as if they wasted their time. They're not. I'm getting a lot of comparison because, like I said, we have these two women silhouettes facing her. But there's, you know, more. Like, they just feel like you're winning at something here. Like, you're winning. You're more deeper. You're more full of depth. You express yourself. You're so expressive. You know, the things that you invest your time in. Yeah. Wow. Like, you feel like you have a lot of people feel triggered by how different you are. Your mindset, what you think of is you don't think on no level of what these women or men think about. Like, you're not watching, for example, low vibrational shows, or just, you know, I don't know, baddies, things like that. Okay. And then we have, can you do me a favor and stop talking? Okay. Right underneath, will their relationship last? Yeah. I think you shock everybody too with how you pick up on, love bombing, for example. You pick up on home wrecker energy. You pick up on all sorts of stuff that tries to maybe get in the way of something that you're building. Or like, this could be partnerships. This could be, this could be partnerships, anything, but you pick up on it. I'm getting Queen of Swords energy here with this. Queen of Swords for sure. You know, you notice everything. And when you do, you may not speak up on it for sure, since it says do me a favor and stop talking, but you definitely take mental notes, and that might shock certain people. But I get it definitely turns certain men or women on, just the way you think, or how you're not someone who's going to like go back and forth or nag, compared to maybe other women who are always crying or whining about something, or doing things because they feel obligated to, I guess. I don't know. Like, you know how you be around certain family members and you got to be around them for whatever reason it is, you know, but you really don't F with them like that. Like, you really not. Or you got to go to work to be around certain people at work, and you probably can't stand that person, but, you know, or they can't stand you for some reason because they feel as if you're sitting on this throne, or, you know, life is easy for you, or you're not working as harder than them, you're working smarter kind of vibe. So, but yeah, I mean, you're definitely shocking everyone with how you're not a talker, you're a doer, and just the way that you think, like you're always thinking of some sort of master plan, you know? I'm definitely picking up on King of Swords energy too with that as well. You know, I'm gonna be shocking somebody with how you may have a certain person who can't get over you, or certain men, how they fall for you. Even those who are probably in a relationship, but they like this, I'm not saying like you're cold, but they like this, it's like a dark feminine to you here. I'm getting like you guys are a mastermind. People are shocked by you being this mastermind here. You're like this genius. I'm hearing evil genius too, or yeah, something about genius. You don't think like these people think. You're very different, and this shocks everybody. There's something that you're putting out there, or there's something, your moves, or how you just be short with people, or you catch on to things very quickly, or some sort of pull that you have. But you're definitely someone that people like to watch and obviously feel threatened by too, especially if it's someone around you very close to you who's also creative as well, but doesn't maybe feel as creative as you. I don't know. You just got women or men who feel like, you know, they get triggered being around you because they feel like they're always trying to level up, or I don't know, because she's underneath her here. Now I'm kind of looking at like she's looking up at her like, ugh, now I gotta like go around her, because, you know, like it's like almost like someone in the family, someone a part of the family, a friend of the family, or someone. I'm getting that energy here too. Like they'll bring the gifts and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. but deep down they really feel like, you know, they're tired of you being on this pedestal or just always being the bigger, better person, or they just, I don't know, they feel like they don't measure up. I don't know. Because if we even think about this being past, present, future, you know, you're very sharp, but this is you. Like, you're always changing, always elevating, you're always just doing something different, and it's always this transformation. You're always coming out. Look how she's in the middle of this path, right? I'm trying to think of it. It's almost like rocks, hills here, and you're in the middle here. And every time they go towards you here, it's just, you're always coming up out, flourishing or transforming. I'm getting very fairy energy too. I think I said star seed, but you're just not from here. You're from a different planet, truly. Definitely, I'm picking up on this Aquarius energy too, like the star card. You just shine, man. You could do your makeup very different. You could just very intelligent, Or these are things that people assume about you, but I don't know. It's something about like your eyes and your posture, or just how at ease you are, how maybe well kept, or the way you carry yourself. Something about you just gives this rich energy, okay? But yeah, that's what it is, group. You guys take care of yourselves as always. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah.